as I drive, right, I was thinking about the, all of the things, all of the back and forth between Bud and between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, regarding the ducking, who was ducking, who was avoiding the fight, and most of the Terence Crawford supporters believe that Errol Spence was the one ducking the fight. Now, let me say this before I get into what I want to say. There's also something that I do agree with when it comes to when people say, well, if Errol would have fought him earlier, then we wouldn't be where we are now for Undisputed. Now, let's say Errol lost and Bud had Errol only had the IBF. If Bud fought him after Bud got the WBO, and then Errol had the IBF from Kell Brook, and there was no WBC with Sean Porter at the time, and he didn't line it up with WBA for the WBA against Ugas. Let's say those two fights never happened, and it was just the fight with Kell Brook, and Bud would only have 2 belts. You know what I mean? And then we will always wonder, damn, you know what I mean? What do Bud got to go collect the belts from less than competition, you know what I mean? And it's it wouldn't have the same effect that it would have now. One thing I wish that would have happened would have made the fight even more dope is if Bud would have got his hands on one of the other straps, and it would have been Errol had the WBA, IBF, and Bud got the WBC and the WBO, something like that. It would have been dope, right down the middle, 2 and 2. I got 2 straps, you got 2 straps, let's go. But the thing is, when it comes to ducking, right? You hear now we at the fight. We are about to fight. They're about to fight next weekend, right? Okay, now Errol Spence, he's saying he's the one that really made this fight happen. He pretty much gave in to some of Terence Crawford's demands, right? Now, I'm a little confused with a lot of things because I'm like, okay, when they first tried to line it up and then it fell through before the Avanesian fight, what happened then? Why couldn't, what changed? What happened behind the scenes where all of a sudden Errol Spence is now able to make moves and bend and give Crawford everything, but when Crawford was asking for certain things last time, it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little confused. Also, what I'm confused of is, if Errol was able to do all of that now, why couldn't he do that back then? Why couldn't he? If he was on the other side of the street, if the argument was Terence Crawford is on the other side of the street, he fight with the top rank out with PBC. Okay, understood. But what changed, bro? What happened why now is Errol Spence able to make, give in to Terence Crawford's demands and all of that? Is it because Bud signed? Was it because the trade-off was yo, I'll bend if you sign with us? Could that be it? Maybe. I don't know, man. It's just weird. I was just thinking about it, and I'm like, all right, we said Errol was ducking, and he said a lot of questionable stuff that lead us to believe that, right? And then fast forward 2023, all of a sudden, Errol Spence giving to Terence Crawford with no problem. I don't know, man. Behind the scenes, we never know what's going on. None of us are ever going to really know because we're not in the negotiation rooms. All of us can all speculate from both sides what's going on. These cats clearly do whatever they want, or they instruct these boxers to do whatever they want. Is it that they try to make Errol Spence look like he's the big wig, like he calling the shots? Did Paramount, was it PBC that decided, well, shit, we got to produce some good fights, man. If we don't, our daddy ain't gonna give us no more money no more. Is that what it is? I don't know. Just a thought. Anyway, it's your boy Rebel Lake Boxing. Drop a comment, let me know how you feel. I'll catch y'all later.